Everybody, and welcome to Body, Mind, and Soul. My name is Yolanda Roos. This video is going to be dedicated to Pisces. This is our weekly read for March 29th to the 4th of April. This is going to be a week full of growth, strength, abundance, but it's also dealing with addiction, okay, with materialism and stuff like that. I did a Celtic cross for you guys. I do have a page on Facebook. I have a little blog thing. It's called Out and About, and the full written Celtic cross will be over there on Facebook. There is a link on the bottom. It shows you where to go. I also have my email, so if you have any personal questions or you need your rising sun or anything figured out, definitely reach out. I'm going to go over all my stuff. In the tarot world, astrology, things like that, time is fluid. So this could be, I'm doing it for this week, last week, and next week for the cards, and then what's going to affect you this week. But it can move a little bit, so take it as it is. It could be you or somebody else that's closely, directly affected by you. So this is not going to resonate with everybody, but it is going to resonate probably with a good portion. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. If you need any help finding those signs, please reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to do it. We are going to do a video on how to do that, because there's a lot of people that don't know it or understand it. So I think this week I'm going to work on a video on showing you how to do it for yourself at home and for your friends and family, and how to go about understanding what it means. Like I said, for this month, the keywords were quick, you have the strength to do it, some abundance, but there's also, looks like there's some abundance, but some not so good spending or something of that nature. So your advice was temptation. It's a sign that you are focused on the material realm and need to be aware of excess or addictive personality. Okay, so that's why I'm saying you have like defeat and failure in the above. Hanged Man is the below, sacrifice and release, and your situation is imprisonment, but it's self-imprisonment. It's things that you have done to yourself, and it's not necessarily bad. Like, you could just have gotten lots of things going, lots of jobs. You were just so busy, so focused on what you wanted to get, that now with all this stuff going on with this coronavirus, or now it's an addiction. You just want more and more and more, and nothing is making you happy. So it's just taking time to evaluate, or it shows a new beginning on the outside. It shows a person possibly love, because for you it shows lovers. So we'll see what this has. It's telling you leaving behind and moving on. So you are either leaving something or gaining something. Either or, it's the same thing. This week is the beginning of the zodiac chart, which is in Aries. Aries is the beginning of the zodiac year. So it's very suitable that new beginnings would happen. That's why it happens in spring, and the year begins with birth. Okay? And when something dies, it doesn't mean it ends. It means something new comes from it. So if you see the death card, don't get upset. That just means an ending of a cycle and a beginning of a new one. It's a good thing. All right, so we're going to get started. This is for Pisces, March 29th through April. Walking away. This is a general reading for my Pisces people. First, we're going to do past, present, future, which is near. So it'll be last week, this week, next week. All right, so let's split the cards, put the energy in. Lord, what do we have for the past for my Pisces? What have they been dealing with in the past week? Ooh, 10 of Cups. Excuse me. Fulfillment, happiness, dreams coming true. All right, so that was last week, or what we've just dealt with. But it could be the week before. Remember, this is fluid. However you're going to take it. That's talking about like happiness, dreams coming true. It shows a couple with their family, because it's cups and it's emotions. So what's going to happen for this week? What do we have for this week for our Pisces people? 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords deals with anxiety, hopelessness, and trauma. That's where I think this fear comes in this imprisonment, because with what's going on right now with this coronavirus, people losing their jobs, you're not sure what's going to happen. I think that is where this is coming from. I think from the people that I know that are Pisces, they're quite extended. They may have taken on new loans, new things, new houses, and now their jobs, a lot of your self-employed people are really scared. And that's what's going to be for this week. So please just keep praying, keep meditating. Let's see what your future comes for the next week. So there's going to be a little anxiety trying to get everything together, which shows, it's showing it. It says above defeat, failure. It's 10 of Swords. It's like the ending and alone. You're going to have to do it by yourself, which is why I think you're going to feel devastated. Oh, here's the future one. Oh, too many. We'll redo it. So what do we have coming in the future next week for our Pisces? Thinking, contemplating. Two of Wands. I feel like you're going to come out of the slump and be like, yep, no, okay. I felt sorry, I felt bad, I'm scared. Nope, I need to just do something. So guys, I feel like this future one, this Two of Wands, is talking about planning, making decisions, leaving home. So you could be, so you can understand this. The week before, or even in the last couple of weeks, you were doing good, everything was great, you were making money, everything was good. And then this week, or in this two or 3 week period, you're going to be scared. You're going to be confused. You're going to be fearful because the carpet's going to be pulled out from under you. The rents are due for things. Say you have a business. Say you have a home that you have to pay for. You just bought a new car, whatever. Maybe things were going so good we didn't see this coming. Maybe you got a new car around Christmas time. You got a promotion. You got a great job, or something happened like that. You took on this new loan. Things were good, and then all of a sudden, poof, coronavirus came, and you're like, trauma. This week ahead, please, 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 you need to pray. You need to stay grounded. You need to stay focused, because you're going to be a little anxious. You're going to be, if you are taking anxiety pills, you better drink a little extra, or find a way to calm, do some stress relief, because I feel like this week is going to be a little hard. And the energy that's coming in, when I did the planets, I do this on Thursday, you have some energy that's a little aggressive that's coming in for everybody. Win at all costs type of things, and like that nervous, like I gotta do something type of energy, which creates the anxiety. But going out of it, you've got contemplation, leaving behind. So I feel like this is, you finally kind of come out of it after this week or so, and you're like, okay, I have to do some stuff, I have to do some planning. And I think also the leaving home could be finishing something. Say if you have 2 homes, you might just keep one. Maybe you have extra businesses, like you have a couple different locations, and you choose as a business owner to close the ones that maybe aren't needed as much, or that you need to close down. Okay, however it resonates with you. Leaving home could be you had good stuff going on, something happened in your relationship that really be like screwy, and you're thinking like, yeah, I ain't dealing this no more, or I'm going. Somebody cheated, somebody did something, because you have the Lovers thing, and it's talking about new beginnings. So maybe you're just, maybe that's what you want. You think you were doing good, and then this week you're like, whoa, maybe I'm not so happy. And then you're thinking, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna consider doing something different. Or somebody asks you to be with them, or love them, or be in their life, and you know, you're like, maybe I want that in my life. All right, so let's see what we got going on in your life. For home, what do we have for Pisces at their home? King of Pentacles, prosperity, security. This week coming up, so maybe this 9 of Swords is dealing with emotional, okay? Dealing with things, because your home life is showing that you have King of Pentacles, you have the security, you have, you're okay with the home life, or it's just that's okay. Maybe your husband, your spouse, your person, maybe you're okay at home and he's going to give you the security, but maybe with your responsibilities is where it is. So let's see, with love, what do we have for love for Pisces for this week? Oh, Queen of Pentacles, very nice. Queen of Pentacles, she is all about creature comforts, financial security, and practicality. So your love life is probably okay, or you're okay, because the material things around you are probably okay. This can be taken however you want. This is King and Queen. This can also mean love, because there's a king and a queen right next to each other, and look, they're looking at each other. They came out looking at each other. This is how serious and silly this the tarot can be. You have to see also how the cards look at. They're each holding their coin, looking at each other. Man, she looks like, look at me, and he's like, yo, dude, I'm all that. So you might have some love coming in because they're looking at each other, and that's in the love thing. So you might be accepting love. You might be like having someone come in. I don't know. We'll see. So what's a card for Pisces for career? King of Wands. I think that's defending. King of Wands. Action, adventure, fearlessness. That's your career. Get ready. And I think that's really what it is. You're going to go head on, and you're just going to make it work. I think there's a lot of people that have gotten new things and new responsibilities. They're just going to find other ways. You might find a different thing you can do because you don't want to lose your car, your house, your kids, your life. No, I ain't waiting for no stimulus package. I'm going to just go out. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go have fun. I'm going to go work. I can do something else. This is needed. So go for it. Finances. How do we look for finances for Miss Pisces? Oh, the wheel. Things are changing. If you had some stagnation, I think that's with this swords things. There might have been some like delays and stuff like that, but this card is showing the wheel. And that's change. And you have some changes coming. Remember? Some decisions, quick things. Okay, so the wheel in the tarot, operate the wheel talks about change, cycles, inevitable fate. And the other one is no control, clinging to power, and bad luck. So there's things that are about to happen that you have no control over. And I think is love. Yeah, sorry, I'm a jerk. I think there's something coming in your life that you don't have any choice. It's fate. And by looking at your thing, and you're going to think about it, and you're going to want happiness. So there's a very good chance you got Mr. Right or Mrs. Right coming in, or someone coming in, or the job thing, or something that's meant to happen to you. Looks like it's going to be happening. And I think the other one was telling you, make sure you get a thought in that you're not just running after the material things in life. This fate could be a romantic person or somebody that's going to change your life, a soulmate. A soulmate is someone that's a connection to you that's supposed to help you grow. So maybe this person coming in, whether it's for long term or short term, it can be a friend, a family member, a lover. It could be in your life a long time or a short time. We'll see. So what kind of advice do you have for Pisces for this week? Thank you. 9 of Cups. Oh, that's celebration. Guys, you got it going on. Okay, your advice is 9 of Cups, and Cups deal with emotion. 9 of Cups is satisfaction, emotional stability, and luxury. The advice. So how would this apply as advice? Your advice is that I think you're going to be okay. You're going to be satisfied. You're going to be stressed next week. Don't allow it to consume you. You have greater things that are coming, okay? So it's telling you that you're okay. Okay, you're gonna be all right. You have great things coming. You have this prosperity, and I think this is gonna be an advice in you, because by the next week or two, you're gonna be like, okay, how am I gonna do this? And the epiphany or that thing or that person's gonna come into your life, and they're gonna start talking to you, and they're gonna start giving you maybe some hope. You know, don't be so upset. Maybe we should do it this way, or hey, maybe I could come in and do this business with you. Why don't we share it so that it cuts the expense for you and it cuts the expense for me? Something as simple as that, guys. Hey, why don't we move in together? I'll come and move in, and we'll share responsibility with the kids. You know, say you got 2 single parents or 2 people, friends. You know, hey, why don't we get a place together right now? We don't know what's going to happen. You know, I'll put in my part. I'm not working as much, but I can put something. Have hope and faith that it's going to be okay, because I think this is what's coming. I think it's telling you, don't get so negative. Don't get so in your head. Don't get so upset and anxious. So that's just a little tidbit. Like I said, out and about, we'll have your full spread. It's just another part. Looks like a different aspect, but very similar. You're going to be working hard towards something you want, okay? And it's going to be a payoff. It's going to be good. But make sure that's not the only thing you're doing is for the financial part. Make sure it's more fulfilling than just the financial part, or that it's not the only thing that drives you. Because materialism that it falls away, doesn't last, or it never satisfies because you want more and more and more. Guys, have a great week. We'll see you soon.